Thank you, Tim. Well, quarantine is now optional for kids who have been exposed to COVID but aren't showing symptoms. That's according to a new policy from a brand new state surgeon general. It allows parents, not schools, to decide when and whether to quarantine their kids. On your side's Kaylee Tracy reports tonight that decision is drawing a lot of reaction from some of our parents here on the First Coast.
It's horrifying every day sending my children into the lion's den.
Rebecca Saban has an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old. Her 3-year-old daughter has special needs.
The new protocol from the Surgeon General has me absolutely terrified as a parent. I have 2 young children who are too young to be vaccinated and is now making me seek alternative options for their schooling.
Wednesday, the new Florida Surgeon General, Dr. Joseph Ladapo, signed an emergency rule letting parents decide whether or not to quarantine their child if they've been exposed and are asymptomatic. He says keeping healthy students out of school is harmful.
We will consider costs and benefits, and it's not a sensible policy, so we're not going to do it.
The previous policy required students to quarantine for at least 4 days.
Quarantining healthy students is incredibly damaging for their educational advancement.
What the Surgeon General has done is sacrifice science on the altar of politics, and it's placing children at extreme risk.
Dr. Jeffrey Goldhagen, a local pediatrician, says about 50% of children who have COVID-19 are asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic.
This is a very difficult situation for parents, and I empathize with them significantly.
Goldhagen recommends parents keep their children home in virtual school if possible until they can get vaccinated. As for his advice for schools,
those schools that have been courageous enough to implement a masking ban will hopefully defy this and require quarantining. Those schools that haven't will increasingly place their children at jeopardy as far as their health and well-being.
Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, on your side.
And St. John's and Clay County schools say they'll follow the Surgeon General's new policy. Duval says there's no immediate changes in COVID protocols, but says it will work with the local Department of Health and the city to decide if the policy will impact its protocols.